Let's talk a little bit about getting content into Omniverse Create. Well, as we know, with Create, it opens USD data. But what if I don't have any USD data? Well, you can start with data like OBJs or FBX files and convert them into USD data. For example, here I have a local folder with some FBX files in it. And there's a couple ways I can do this. I can take an FBX file and just right-click on it. And I can go Convert to USD. And it'll ask me a bunch of questions like import the materials or animations and cameras, convert it into a single object versus lots of individual objects. This is actually great if you want to have something like lots of little props in different files and then one stage that pulls them all together as references, or bringing it as one USD file all collapsed. So for buildings, I like having like one USD file, for example. It also generates some normals if you need them, or create a default prim, which is popular with USD files to allow you to reference them. It's a unique feature, and I'll talk about that later, but it's a great way for referencing. And you can tell it what folder you want to create it in. So here I'll just give it the exact name of the FBX file as the new folder. Now if I import it, it's pretty quick. Actually what I'm doing is importing a building that has embedded FBX media like textures in the file. And you'll see a new folder is generated. And if I go click on that file, it will load up the scene, quickly load the textures, and here's my FBX file now as completely USD. And I can create a light source in here to see what this looks like. And you can see it's nicely done. It brings in all the materials, it brings in all the textures, and it structures it nicely. So I can see the whole building here. I can get access to all the individual objects within the USD file, and I can even get to the materials. So I can click on the material of the wall and see all the properties that got imported, including normals and texture files. I can even expand that material further and inspect the properties of it and even add new properties. Like if I want to have it a little smoother in its roughness, I can do that. For example, in this case, I want to adjust the materials on the object. So this FBX file, what it does is it converts it into USD, and it also creates MDLs using the OmniPBR material and associates that with all the materials that came from the FBX files. So you'll see here within the materials that came in, it assigns an OmniPBR MDL file to each one of those, which is great, which means I can easily modify them. And it's physically accurate. By using the material model of MDL, I can now get a model in USD that can work across all the tools. I can bring it to Create or Maya or Max or any tool that supports USD and MDL, which most of our connectors do. But additionally, you can move across multiple classes of renderers. So I can go between the real-time renderer and the path trace renderer with exactly the same material. But I can also do things like select all the windows in this building and assign a new material. Now I'm going to go assign glass for the windows. And boom, now I can have a glass material across all these windows that works across, again, real-time, path trace, and even in tools like UE4. An additional way you can bring in FBX files is you can use the import button. When using the import button, it allows you to choose OBJ files, FBX files, even things like GLTF files. But a great feature of this is I can select multiple files. So I'm going to select 2 additional buildings as FBX files and import them. And it's going to ask me the same set of questions, but it's going to create the folders based on the names of the files. So now you'll see it go through each individual FBX file and create USD data for each of those. So basically it's a way of doing batch importing of a bunch of content that you already have. So now you'll see 2 additional folders were also made for the 2 new buildings that I've imported. So I can see this one building, and I can also see the other building that I also imported. So again, it's a great way to do batch importing of multiple files. And even if you want to bring in files that are not specific to FBX and you don't want to import them, you can still use the upload tool. So by right-clicking within the content browser, you can upload files or folders. So for example, here I can go find a file that I want, like this image, and just import that directly into this folder. Now you can import these FBX files, texture files, into both local folders or into Nucleus collaboration services. So either way it works the same.